Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the Athletes Kit, this new bundle that has just launched into India. So this is a beautiful collection because it also has its own carry case with it. So it's a really convenient way for athletes, trainers, anyone that loves to go to the gym to just even put it into their gym bag and to basically be able to have access to these oils at any time. So when we talk about athletes find their true strength in nurturing their health, its foundation of their work. And that's where the foundation of their victories comes into play, because it's all about the training, their strength, and their nurturing. So Ritu, I'll let you go over the first two slides in Hindi and then we'll move on.
ये एथलीट किट अभी इंडिया में लॉन्च हुई है और ये एक छोटे केस के साथ आती है जिसमें आप इसको डेली कैरी कर सकते हैं अपने साथ आराम से। एथलीट का काम जो है वो थोड़ा स्ट्रेंथनिंग का होता है, अपनी हेल्थ को ख्याल रख के करना पड़ता है उनको, और जब वो दोनों चीजों का तालमेल अच्छे से बिठा लेते हैं, अपनी हेल्थ का भी और अपनी स्ट्रेंथ का भी, तो जो उनकी फाउंडेशन है, जो उनकी विक्ट्रीज हैं, वो अचीव कर पाते हैं आराम से किसी भी बॉडी पेन के साथ।
So how can athletes actually use these essential oils to enhance their performance? This is what we're going to be talking about, where these specific essential oils have been carefully selected specifically with athletes in mind, whether it's for respiratory support, whether it's for calming the nerves before competition or before a big race. This is where these essential oils will help elevate their performance, optimize their recovery, and ensure that they are doing the best that they can, whether they're out on the track or throughout any sports that they're performing.
जो ये किट है डुटेरा की एथलीट किट, ये स्पेसिफिकली स्पोर्ट्समैन के लिए ही बनाई गई है, बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान रखते हुए, जिसमें वो अपने केयर कर सकें। दौड़ते भागते जब उनकी सांस उखड़ने लगे तो इसमें रेस्पिरेटरी ब्लेंड है जिसको हम ब्रीथ कहते हैं, और वो अपनी सांसों को भी गति दे सकें और अपनी ओवरऑल हेल्थ का ध्यान रख सकें और किसी भी पेन के बिना अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस कर सकें। और बहुत ही संभाल के ये किट बनाई हुई है स्पेशली स्पोर्ट्समैन के लिए।
So now let's find out what's actually in the kit. So we are starting with the deep blue rub. This is something that is so important in optimizing recovery. So whether it is with helping with muscles being relaxed post a workout, or it can also be applied topically before a workout as well too. So there's different ways that they can use these essential oils as well as the rubs. So for example, if an athlete is wanting to amplify the effect of a deep blue rub, they can then go into the sauna, and then while their pores are open, they can apply the deep blue rub during that time, where water amplifies the effects of an essential oil. So if you're finding that an essential oil is too strong, you never want to use water. You want to use milk, cream, a carrier oil like coconut oil or any vegetable oil that you might have at home. And then if you're wanting to amplify the effects, then you want to be using water or steam or a sauna, something of those terms. So we have the deep blue rub, then we have the Doterra breathe. This is a great one for anyone that is a track athlete, anyone that is looking for opening up the airways, having that extra respiratory support. This is where breathe is great, where you can rub it across your chest or even dab a drop behind your ears, so that way you're constantly breathing and smelling that aroma as well too. Then when we talk about athletes, we want to talk about not just their endurance, but their immunity. And this is where On Guard comes into play, because athletes are traveling constantly. They're constantly in gyms. They're all over the world. And this is where having that immunity support is such a beneficial way to be able to naturally support their bodies as they're going about during their work and during their training. Then we have the Doterra lavender. This is a favorite because when we talk about Doterra's essential oils, they are the gift of the earth, and Doterra's essential oils are actually the purest essential oils you will find anywhere in the world. And that's where when we talk about lavender, lavender is one of the most adulterated essential oils. So when we talk about doTERRA's lavender, it is actually a pharmaceutical grade. So it's actually even more stringent than any of the other essential oils because it's only able to be within a certain plus or minus threshold. And it's able to be used in hospitals, with doctors, anywhere else. And that's where you're able to see the power of these essential oils. So when we talk about an athlete maybe having an upset stomach, or they might be getting nervous and it might come out onto their digestive system, this is a great one to have before they're going out either onto the track, before they're going out onto the basketball court, before they're going out to a swim meet, anything. This is a great one to kind of help calm the mind and the nerves. Then we have doTERRA's tea tree. This is an amazing one where with athletes, they're traveling again, they're in their running shoes, they're in their trainers, their gym bags are smelly. It's not going to be perfect. And this is where adding a drop of tea tree, whether it is on a cotton ball and just sticking it in the gym bag, is a great way to help kind of minimize all the other odors. This is also a great one to be adding a drop into your shoes, having it applied onto the bottom of your feet. This is a great one for topical use, I would say. Then we have our peppermint. So the peppermint is one of the best ones where it is very energizing, it's very invigorating, and it's a great support, again, for respiratory, where for any of these oils, you can combine and mix and match. There's nothing that says you have to only use one oil. So say, for example, you have an extra shoulder ache or something's going on with your shoulder and you're wanting it to maybe penetrate a little deeper. You're wanting to amplify the effects of that oil. You can then use like the deep blue rub, and then you can then on top of that apply doTERRA's peppermint, or you can apply doTERRA's lavender. There's so many different ways to do that as well too. So feel free to kind of mix and match what works for you. And this is where you can see in the picture, it has that zippered pouch where it has the deep blue rub on one side, and then it has the other 5 oils, the 5 ml oils on the other side. Go ahead, Ritu. Thank you.
इस किट के अंदर हम सबसे पहले बात करेंगे ओके, थैंक यू। सो हम सबसे पहले बात करेंगे डीप ब्लू रब की। जब एथलीट को खेलना है या खेल के थक गए हैं तो ये उस समय लगा सकते हैं, पहले लगा सकते हैं, खेलने के बाद भी लगा सकते हैं, प्रैक्टिस सेशन के बाद भी लगा सकते हैं। और आप इसको सोना बाथ में भी यूज कर सकते हैं अगर जो बॉडी में ज्यादा पेन है तो। अगर जो बहुत ज्यादा पेन नहीं है तो आप इसको अपनी किसी भी लोशन के अंदर, बॉडी लोशन के अंदर, क्रीम के अंदर मिला के भी आराम से लगा सकते हैं। इसके सबसे ज्यादा फायदे रहेंगे जब आप आराम से इसको लगा के थोड़ी देर बैठेंगे, रिलैक्स करेंगे, और उससे आपके जितने भी मसल्स रप्चर्ड हैं, जितने भी मसल पेन है, एक्स हैं, वो बहुत जल्दी आराम मिल जाएंगे। तो हम सबसे पहले बात करेंगे अब एसेंशियल ऑयल्स की, जो सब 5 ml की बॉटल्स में अवेलेबल हैं। और सबसे पहला ऑयल है ब्रीथ ऑयल, अगेन रेस्पिरेटरी ब्लेंड है। इसमें काफी सारे ऑयल्स एक साथ मिक्स हैं, और जो भी स्पोर्ट्समैन है जब भी खेलते हैं तो उनको थोड़ी सी एक्स्ट्रा ऑक्सीजन उनके लंग्स में चाहिए होती है। तो ये अगर जो वो अपनी चेस्ट पे लगाते हैं, अच्छे से अप्लाई कर लेते हैं, बिहाइंड द ईयर्स लगाते हैं या कॉलर बोन पे लगाते हैं, तो वो लोग जैसे जैसे इसको इनहेल करेंगे वैसे वैसे उनका रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक, जो सांस की नली है, वो अच्छे से क्लियर हो पाएगी और वो पूरा ऑक्सीजन उनके लंग्स में पहुंच पाएगा। Another oil is evergreen on guard essential oil. Again, it's a blend. इसमें काफी सारे essential oils हैं और ये स्पोर्ट्समैन की इम्यूनिटी के लिए काम आती है, क्योंकि एक स्पोर्ट्समैन को बहुत ज्यादा घूमना पड़ता है, कई बार वो लोग टाइमली खाना भी नहीं खा पाते हैं और ट्रेवल जेट लैग्स भी होते हैं। तो ये उनकी इम्यूनिटी के लिए स्पेसिफिकली काम आएगा। अगर जो हम ऑन गार्ड को उनके स्पाइन पे यूज करेंगे, एथलीट्स अपने स्पाइन पे, स्पोर्ट्समैन अपनी स्पाइन पे यूज करेंगे, तो ये उनकी इम्यूनिटी को बूस्ट करेगा। एंड एज इट्स वर्सेटाइल ऑयल, तो उन जब भी वो ट्रेवल करते हैं तो बहुत सारा जगह का अपना अपना क्लाइमेट होता है, मौसम होता है, तो मौसम फ्लक्चुएट होने की वजह से जो सीजनल फ्लू होने का डर होता है वो भी इससे नहीं होगा। तीसरा ऑयल है हमारा लेवेंडर ऑयल, शायद सभी का फेवरेट ऑयल है, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये एक ऐसा ऑयल है जो सबसे ज्यादा एडल्ट्रेटेड मिलता है पूरी दुनिया में। और एज हम लोगों ने पहले भी सेशंस में बात की है कि एसेंशियल ऑयल की जो मार्केट है वो रेगुलेटेड नहीं है, उस पे किसी का भी कंट्रोल नहीं है। तो एसेंशियल ऑयल्स के नाम पे फ्रेग्रेंस भी बिकती है, अरोमास भी बिकते हैं और एसेंस भी बिकते हैं। बट जो लेवेंडर एसेंशियल ऑयल डुटेरा का है, उसका जो अरोमा है वो बहुत ज्यादा प्योर है और फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी से सर्टिफाइड भी कह सकते हैं है। और वर्सेटाइल ऑयल है। लेवेंडर ऑयल ना सिर्फ उनकी थकावट निकालेगा, बट जैसे रात को सोते हैं और बहुत ज्यादा बॉडी एक होता है स्पोर्ट्समैन को, तो अगर जो वो इसको अंडर फीट अप्लाई करते हैं या टेम्पल्स के ऊपर अच्छे से अप्लाई करेंगे, तो उनको बहुत अच्छी एक डीप स्लीप आएगी, क्वालिटी स्लीप मिलेगी। चाहे वो 2 घंटे की हो या 4 घंटे की हो, क्वालिटी स्लीप मिलेगी। तो वो उठ के बिल्कुल रिफ्रेश उठेंगे और बहुत अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस कर पाएंगे दोबारा से। नेक्स्ट ऑयल इज टी ट्री ऑयल। टी ट्री ऑयल इज क्वाइट स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑयल, बहुत अच्छा ऑयल है खासकर स्पोर्ट्समैन के लिए, क्योंकि अगेन वो सॉरी अगेन वो जगह जगह ट्रेवल करते हैं, उनके पास एक बहुत बड़ा सा उनका स्पोर्ट्स बैग रहता है जो फ्रिक्वेंटली क्लीन नहीं होता, तो उसकी एक अपनी ही ऑडोर हो जाती है, गंदी सी स्मेल आ जाती है, सीलन जैसी। तो अगर जो डुटेरा का ये टी ट्री ऑयल हम उसमें डाल के रखते हैं कुछ ड्रॉप्स, या कोई पैच बैग में लगा देते हैं असेंशियल ऑयल का, लगा के डिफ्यूज करके उसको, तो एक बहुत अच्छा अरोमा क्रिएट होगा। सेकेंडली टी ट्री ऑयल एक वर्सेटाइल ऑयल है। एज स्पोर्ट्समैन को इधर उधर ट्रेवल करना पड़ता है तो उनकी स्किन बहुत इम्पैक्ट होती है, बहुत ज्यादा टैनिंग हो जाती है, तो ये स्किन के ऊपर भी वो लोग डायरेक्टली अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। बेस्ट रहेगा कि एक पानी की बोतल, जो स्प्रे बॉटल छोटी आती है, उसमें डाल के अगर जो वो अपनी स्किन के ऊपर स्प्रे करते हैं, तो दे फील वेरी रिफ्रेश्ड एंड वेरी रिजुविनेटेड, मतलब बहुत तरोताजा वो फील करेंगे। लास्ट ऑयल हमारा है पिपरमेंट ऑयल, जो अगेन मेरा फेवरेट ऑयल है और बहुत अच्छा और स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑयल है, वर्सेटाइल ऑयल है। ये अगर जो डीप ब्लू के साथ मिक्स करके लगाया जाए तो बहुत जल्दी पेनिट्रेट हो जाता है। कहीं पर भी मसल क्रैम्प है, मसल पुल है, या अंदर से मांस फट गया है खेलते खेलते, तो अगर जो आप डीप ब्लू के साथ मिक्स करके उनको लगाते हैं पिपरमेंट ऑयल को, तो बहुत जल्दी उसका फायदा मिलेगा। सेकेंडली अगर जो एथलीट या स्पोर्ट्समैन ओवरवेल्म्ड हैं, बहुत ज्यादा थक गए हैं या हारना नहीं चाहते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी अंदर से एक प्रोत्साहन नहीं मिल रहा है उनको, तो पिपरमेंट ऑयल को स्मेल कर सकते हैं, वो टेम्पल पे लगा सकते हैं, वेगास नर्व्स पे लगा सकते हैं, फ्रैक्सिनेटेड कोकोनट ऑयल के साथ मिक्स करके। तो क्या होगा, और नहीं है अवेलेबल तो आप इसको थोड़ा सा पानी में भी मिला के लगा सकते हैं। तो उससे क्या होगा कि आप अंदर से मोटिवेटेड फील करेंगे और अंदर से एक जोश आएगा कि यस आई कैन डू इट। और इस तरह से ये किट जो है, इसमें जो इसके चैम्बर्स जो बने हुए हैं, उसमें बड़ी एक डीप ब्लू बॉटल ट्यूब आ जाएगी और एक तरफ ये 5-5 ml की पांचों बॉटल्स आ जाएंगी।
Okay, so we're just going to watch a quick video on the doTERRA athletes kit and how some of the doctors are utilizing it.
As a certified athletic trainer and physical therapist, it's important to use the best things that we can to help our athletes perform as well as possible.
I actually played Division I football when I was in college. I know that's hard to believe. It was many years ago when I had more hair and a better physique, but I did play at that time. And as I was working with a local university, we had an opportunity. They approached us and said, "We'd love to be able to work with Doterra. We love your oils. We love what you do."
Since introducing doTERRA products here at our institution, we've had many athletes that have tried the product. The feedback's been very positive from the athletes here at the Division I football program.
You know, we have oils that really benefit specific purposes for athletes. The products are designed to be able to help help the body be able to function better.
Some of the biggest issues that we will use the oils for, there's a lot of things with soreness. They're working out multiple hours a day, high intensity. So anything that we can do that facilitates them getting better, training harder, improving better is something that we're very interested in. And these products have been something that have helped us to make progress in that area.
The favorite doTERRA product we've used here in the athletic trainer is the deep blue, probably by far. And so now the athletes come in and ask for it by name. Say, let me get some of that deep blue. I've used other products in the past. This seems to last longer, be more effective.
So one of the first things that you learn when you are in a training room all the time is there's often a bit of a distinct smell that comes along with big sweaty bodies all the time. When we heard, hey, we've got a diffuser product that works with that, that was something we were very interested in. The first people in are filling that up, getting that started so that it smells a lot nicer for the rest of us when we get here.
In the diffusers, we've used the Purify and the Breathe and the On Guard. We've added some pepper in that. My experience using the essential oils has been very positive. And it's really working. And it's been a blessing in our lives that these products really do work.
The response was overwhelmingly positive. They just loved the oils. And so we decided, let's put together a kit of oils and the deep blue rub. And the university used those as gifts to give to visiting women athletic teams that came. And as we've done that, we found that many of our wellness advocates have said, I want access to that kit, is there a way I could provide those kits to my schools? And so we've decided to put the kit together to be able to make it available to all of our wellness advocates, to be able to help with their local running club, their local sporting club, whatever it may be. They can use our products and enjoy the benefits of essential oils as they work to be physically fit.
So that pretty much covers how powerful these athletes' kits are. And that's kind of where it gives you some idea as to how you can utilize these for yourself as well as for others. So he talked about they were gifting them to other female athletes that were coming out to the schools as gifts. Right now, corporate season and the corporate gifting is coming up. This is a great way when companies are looking to gift wellness. This is a great way to introduce this kit because it comes as a pouch. It's a beautiful carry bag that it has the 5 oils, the deep blue rub. These are ones that anyone and everyone can use, whether you're an athlete or not. These are staples in everyone's homes. And this is where, so you can contact for corporate gifting. You can use it for universities, physiotherapists, sports teams, athletes, gyms, when you're going to your local gym. If people automatically see you pulling this out of your gym bag, they might inquire, oh, what is that? How can I get my own? And that's where the benefits of sharing are so important. So when we talk about this product, this is available in the US. It's available in Canada, as well as it's also available in India, where it says for India, the pouch is not included, but we'll confirm with the Indian team again, because it's definitely a must-have to have with the pouch. So this kind of goes over, again, a little bit of the text for you to be able to see what we had discussed in the previous slides when we went over each of the individual oils. So just going over again, deep blue rub, how powerful that is for energizing, maybe applying to your lower back if you're sitting all day, or applying onto your legs, helping relax some of those muscles. The Breathe blend. This is a great one to kind of minimize seasonal threats. So especially as seasons are changing with the monsoon finishing, this is a great one to have in your home, whether again, you're an athlete or not. On Guard, the protective blend, again, a great one for seasonal threats and to just kind of make sure that you are supporting your immune system. And with each of these essential oils, you're able to use them for all ages, from infants up to super senior citizens, and you're just going to be diluting them according to their age, as well as according to their skin type. So if someone has a little bit more sensitive skin, you're going to dilute a little bit further. If someone isn't as sensitive, you'll see on each of the bottles where sometimes it'll tell you if it's like N for neat, where it is able to be applied neat without a carrier oil, similar to lavender. or it has to be diluted. So S would be for sensitive, where it has to be diluted. Then again, lavender, a great one to be using for promoting sleep, because as athletes, in order to restore and rejuvenate your body, you have to ensure you're getting proper rest. And that's a good night's sleep and allowing your body and your mind to be resting. Then your tea tree, again, for cleansing, for rejuvenating. It's a great one for your skin as well too. So you can add it into a face wash. You can add it into your shampoos, onto your scalp as well. It's a great one for using topically as well as using aromatically. Then our peppermint. This is a great one where, again, if you're feeling an afternoon slump, maybe after you've had a heavy meal, you need some support with your digestive system. Peppermint is a great one to be just either adding a drop into your water and sipping on that throughout the day, or a great one to just add a drop into the palm of your hand, cup your hands together and take a few deep breaths. This is one that is amazingly powerful, where if someone opens up a bottle of peppermint essential oil nearby you, you'll smell it from across the room.
I'm sorry. I was saying that I need to repeat. So last में हम ये बताना चाहेंगे कि डीप ब्लू रब जो है वो एनर्जाइज करता है और बहुत कामिंग है. अगर जो अप्लाई करते हैं तो एज यू नो कि इमीडिएटली विद इन 15 मिनट्स 15 मिनट के अंदर ये पेनिट्रेट हो जाता है बॉडी में और जो भी अफेक्टेड एरिया है उसको एकदम सूदन एंड काम कर देता है. ब्रीद ऑयल अगेन बहुत कामिंग है, रेस्पिरेटरी एकदम क्लीन एंड क्लियर कर देता है. बहुत अच्छे से हम डीप ब्रीदिंग कर सकते हैं इसको लगा के. ऑन गार्ड एज इट्स अ वर्सेटाइल ब्लेंड ऑफ ब्यूटीफुल ऑयल्स. इम्यूनिटी को तो एनहेंस करता ही करता है, बट इसके और भी बहुत सारे मल्टीपल यूज हैं. आप इसको पानी में मिला के भी पी सकते हैं अगर जो आपको किसी सिटी का पानी टेस्टी ना लगे तो, जैसे स्पोर्ट्समैन बहुत ट्रेवल करते रहते हैं. और फ्रूट के ऊपर भी आप डाल के इसको खा सकते हैं, इम्यूनिटी बूस्ट करेगा. 1 ड्रॉप 2 ड्रॉप हाथ में लेके अच्छे से रब कर सकते हैं. ये एक इन्फेक्टेंट का काम करता है, सैनिटाइजर का काम करता है. लेवेंडर बहुत कामिंग ऑयल है और इसका अरोमा ही पूरे कमरे को महका देता है, बहुत काम करता है. सेंसेस को जो हमारा दिमाग एकदम चलता रहता है तेज तेज, उसको एकदम काम कर देता है थोड़ी देर के. टी ट्री ऑयल अगेन जैसे पहले भी बताया है कि आप इसको स्प्रे बॉटल में कैरी कर सकते हैं अपने साथ. कभी भी फ्रेशन अप होने का मन करे, खाली स्प्रे करने भर से ही आप फ्रेश फील करेंगे. ट्रेवल कर रहे हैं तो हेयर वॉश वाले शैम्पू में डाल सकते हैं, आप फेस वॉश में डाल सकते हैं, ताकि आपके बाल और स्किन किसी भी वेदर से, किसी भी सिटी के या जो भी आपकी लोकेशन चेंज होती है उसके वेदर से इम्पैक्ट ना हो. पेपरमेंट अगेन अ ब्यूटीफुल ऑयल, कामिंग है बहुत, साथ में सेंटर्ड करता है, फोकस और अटेंशन को भी इम्प्रूव करता है. अगर जो आप सोच रहे हैं, आप अपने किसी गेम को प्लान कर रहे हैं, स्ट्रेटेजीज उसकी प्लान कर रहे हैं, तो डेफिनेटली पेपरमेंट ऑयल आपको सपोर्ट करेगा उसके अंदर.
All right, so now let's kind of understand how we can actually get this kit. So if you have been invited to this call by anyone else, make sure you reach back out to them to get their enroller ID. If you haven't been introduced to the essential oils or to Doterra, feel free to use my link that I've mentioned here, as well as make sure you use the enroller ID that I have listed. This will then give you access to 25% discount for all essential oils, in addition to monthly promotions, monthly offers that will be coming in, as well as with these oils, you're not just left. If you're automatically joining as part of Team Heal, you're plugged into 12 weeks of education, where each week is a different topic. You can go at your own pace, as quickly or as slowly as you'd like. And we always have continuing education calls similar to these, as well as Doterra offers continuing education calls as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll have an open area for some questions at the end, but you can take a screenshot if you'd like to reach out to me on my number or my email address or on any of the social media profiles. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing the screen, and we'll go ahead and let anyone unmute themselves and ask any questions.